Along the border and at ports of entry, agencies cracking down on illicit trade include the FBI. The agency is part of 22 task forces and working groups that investigate corruption across the country, including 3 in southern Arizona alone. To find out how prevalent the problem is and the FBI's approach, we heard from Special Agent Adam Radtke. Can you give us some examples of what border corruption looks like, let's say, in the state of Arizona?
Recently, we had a Border Patrol agent who we arrested last year who was providing counter surveillance to drug trafficking. We could prove on 2 separate occasions that he helped escort over 600 pounds of marijuana through southern Arizona in return for a $24,000 bribe. He also provided law enforcement sensitive information to these individuals and provided tools and techniques that the Mexican drug trafficking organization could use to further their criminal enterprise. We arrested him, and he ended up getting 7.5 years in prison.
So how does the FBI come across a case like that one?
Help from citizens. We need people who are the eyes and ears out there who live near the border all the time to, if they see something, say something. I know it's kind of a DHS, NYPD saying, but it's true and it can translate to anywhere.
On the FBI website, it really suggests that this is a matter of national security. I mean, this is serious.
And that's why I think it's important. That's why I like my job. That's why I joined the FBI, was to put bad guys in jail, and I think this is the ultimate crime. Before I came here, I worked national security for 5 years, where I worked a lot of espionage cases. And I see a lot of similarities between espionage cases and corruption cases, because we're seeing criminal enterprises, at least in Mexico, start trying to recruit public officials, just like intelligence officers from threat countries recruit people to spy for the United States. Well, now we have criminal enterprises recruiting public officials to commit bribery or commit corruption to let things into the United States as well.
What have been some of the dollar amounts these guys can receive should they end up working with a criminal enterprise?
Thousands of dollars, it varies. Depends if someone's working at a port of entry and they're crossing God knows what across the border, they could ask for the moon. They could ask for $50,000. Or if someone, like the case of the Border Patrol agent that we arrested last year, it was worked out to be like $40 a pound of marijuana. So it depends on what they negotiate with, their co-conspirators in the investigation.
And if that border agent or officer is caught and convicted, it carries a hefty fine?
A fine, hopefully prison time. Again, I've been doing this for many years. I've had the gamut of sentencing. I've had guys that get 3 years probation, and then I have guys that get multiple years incarceration. A lot of it is dependent on the judge and sentencing guidelines and criminal history, and ultimately it comes down to the judge and what he or she wants to sentence the person.
What are some of the things that you would like the public to consider if they're watching this interview, they live in a border community, and they have concerns about what's happening?
Again, go back to if you see something, say something. It's great to be hypervigilant, but also use common sense with what you're seeing. But if you're crossing through a port of entry and you notice that someone goes through without handing over papers, or just gets waved through, or if someone goes through a car and the car has multiple passengers in it, and you see them get, they don't have the Sentry Pass, and they cross through quickly and everything. Well, how did that car get through so fast? And I get scrutinized. Well, there's only one of me in the car. I know it's tough examples. The coworker might be even more important. If you see somebody, and again, it kind of comes back to comparing it to espionage. If you see somebody living beyond their means, or having interesting relationships with people that might not be from the United States, or they travel a lot down to the south side, down to Mexico. And if you're a coworker and you notice things like that, those are indicators and threat, indicators where we might be interested in as well.
I know you work with state, local, federal partners, but you also investigate some of those agencies. So tell me about that balance.
The best thing the FBI is doing to combat corruption started about 10 years ago when we started the Border Corruption Initiative. And that's when we started creating all of our border corruption task forces throughout the United States. Again, like I said, in Arizona we have 3. The one in Tucson, the Southern Arizona Corruption Task Force, is led by the FBI, but we have partners from DHS OIG, CBP OPR, ICE OPR, Tucson Police Department. And again, and only a phone call away, we have ATF, DEA, in Pima County. So I think the beauty of a task force, and I think why we're so successful and strong here, is you're introducing a wide variety of people with different experiences and motivations and techniques, and you're creating a cohesive unit with the same goal, is to fight corruption.
Arizona has always been a border state. Has this situation gotten worse? Is it getting better? How would you describe it?
It's very hard to quantify it. I mean, I've been doing this for over 15 years, and all I can say is work's been steady. It's been consistent. It ebbs and flows. Right now we're very busy, but this time next year we could be slow. But it's consistently busy.
Okay. Adam Radtke from the FBI, thank you.
Thank you.